they do. Shakira in the midfield, you think they will do best.
Okay, Mike, ladies football in Uganda. It's finally on TV. One word before we go to Peter Tai.
Branding, first of all, that is what everybody was talking about. I've been meeting a couple of friends asking me, UBC promised us to have the games live, and I think we've delivered on that promise. Until the end of the this particular edition, we shall be giving them to you live and clear.
Yeah, Fifi Namiro Pinky, you are a punter.
Yeah. Punter, I think this is Kawempe's to lose. I think odds are all on their side. They have a new coach in Nkata who has been an understudy of Khalifa. They have everything. They have pace. You have 3 players who have pace. Okay. And that is Nassa's at the middle representing, deputizing Juliet, who is not around. For me, I think it's one-sided. Football is football. Okay. Shima can come out and use the form they used in 2019, winning the Women Cup. Nababi, of course, cheering for them. But I believe Kawempe have the strength to go to the next stage.
Yeah, of course, the reason as to why Kawempe don't have a Yuba, that coach for the national team, is because the federation decided that national team coaches should step aside and select ably. Yep, Makerere University must win this to remain alive in the Women Super League. We cross over to Peter Tai, who will be joined by Pinky Namiro for the commentary. We see you at 45 minutes, but it's the Fufa Women Super League, live on UBC, your home of sport.
Welcoming you to the Fufa Technical Center down here in Njeru for the match between Kawempe Muslim soccer team up against the Shimaks all the way from Makerere University. It is a battle that the team from Kawempe will be looking to go down and win today, as the side from Makerere University will be eliminated and relegated, actually been relegated to the Elite League, which is basically the second tier of Ugandan football. It is the Fufa Women Super League here. It's basically the first of its kind, live on the national broadcaster. That is, of course, UBC TV. And the coach of the Shimaks, all the way from Makerere, Shuli, look to see how they can go down and get something here tonight. It's basically a moment of silence, first here. Then from there, we shall be going down for more of the action that will be coming up a little bit later. Well, there you have it, the moment of silence already done. So just waiting to see how far we can actually get down to more of the action. Well, Kawempe, basically record champions in this, will surely want to see if they can go down and get the maximum of the points here. Already there, you can say 4 titles to the name Fiona. And it would have been 5 if only the league of last season had not ended prematurely. They were leading that. They were leading that.
But definitely all we have to say is Kawempe Muslims are the team to watch, because believe me, they have nurtured and they have mastered women football under stewardship of a new coach, Nkata, who has been around studying Ayubu Khalifa. You think they will try to deliver. They have won 2, lost 1, and look forward to making 9 points today. If they win this one, which I think they can, then they will go to the next stage.
It will be Makerere to actually get us underway here tonight. Makerere side will be driving the ball from the left to the right, as the Kawempe side will actually be moving it also from the right to the left-hand side of the pitch here. Well, you have to admit that when you talk about female or women's soccer in Uganda, well, it's basically developing to the extent that when it goes down to the East African region, we are not doing that badly, really. Yeah, the bit about this, whoever wins this year's edition will represent Uganda at the CAF Champions League, though they go through qualifiers with regions. Of course, Kenya has already registered Vihinga, who have won their league that side, and whoever wins this will have to join them to go for a mini tournament for qualification, and then they can go to the CAF Champions League. Well, don't know exactly where you're watching the match from. We're just waiting for the referee to get us underway. The game is supposed to be getting underway at exactly midday. Maybe that's why we are currently waiting for the time to clock in.
The referee is waiting for that?
Yeah, it's supposed to begin at exactly midday.
So you mean we are going to actually wait for 3 more minutes?
2 minutes to go. And that is going to be very, very, can I say, catch up on the players. They need to keep their bodies warm, jog a bit from left to right and see how it goes through.
Yeah, that is in Qatar for you.
Yeah. Well, he's actually one good coach, really. Managed to talk to him a while ago in Qatar. If you look at his record, Fiona, he actually got injured at the age of 16 and just left playing football like that at the age of 16.
Yeah, he's a very good coach. Actually, coaches my private team sometime, but he's a very good coach.
Yeah.
Gets you going, instills the tactics in you. And I think he has learnt a lot from Ayubu. Ayubu has won everything that is there to win in Ugandan women football. That is why probably he was chosen to go on and coach the national team. And now Qatar has to show what he learned from Ayub. That is going to the next year. I believe they have everything they need. But in football, you never write off other teams. Anything can happen in 90 minutes.
Told you, the game is supposed to kick off at exactly midday. So just waiting for that time to clock in.
Yeah.
Not a bad crowd, really. Just a few allowed in the Fufa Technical Center today.
It's because of COVID-19, and you can see social distancing. You can see the meters left. Oh, the meters between 2 people. Right on point. The stadium itself looks beautiful.
Well, just seconds away from the whistle to get this underway. You can see some of the players of the Shimaks.
Isn't that making the players nervous? Yeah.
No, they have to keep themselves warmed up. They just need to jog up and down. Yeah, we came out early, but that's the actual timing there. Remember, some of the things have been cut, like, of course, the traditional things that we normally do in the game because of COVID-19. So that's how it's rolling up here.
You can say they are over-prepared.
Yeah, referee will be actually taking our time right now. So very soon we shall be getting this game underway. We're just about... There we go. Finally, we are off the first live match on UBC TV. And of course, it's the Shimaks up against Kawempe Muslim. And for the Shimaks, dressed in the navy blues and yellow. It's a very good start to the game. It's a long ball through. Could be a first goal of the match. Oh, what West? But the chance here. And the referee awards that for the free kick. That would be one of the quickest goals in the league.
Well, the bit about women's football, whoever is talented and can go for the nitty-gritties, the easy ones, gets the goal first. With them, it's very, very easy. You know how to control one of the best things, and there she failed to time the ball well. That is why we have her on the ground.
But good ball in, very good ball in from, that is Amina Nawavi. It was a very good ball through there. Unfortunately, that is Nakasato. Rebecca just failing to get that ball through. That's very good control there from Susan Nalukoda. Trying to drop that ball forward. It's a run chase through. Oh, miscue, chance here. Could be going out. Oh my goodness. What a West. Should have been something inside there from, that is Margaret Kunihira, one of the dangerous players here for, that is the Kawempe side.
She futures for the national team. Misses by a wishka, like I love to call it, because it was slim. Otherwise, they should have gone on top with a goal already in the first minute of the game.
Will be a throw in here for the Shimaks. Well, the Shimaks. Oh, look at this for chance, Fiona. And look at that poor clearance from Samila. Unfortunately for Margaret Kunihira, just failing to beat the goalkeeper, Grace there. Nakuya Angel throws that ball through. It's going to be another throw in here for the Shimaks. I'm very sure that they'll be very happy of themselves actually featuring in the league this year. Throw. Nakuya. Get it back into the zone there by Sharon. Perfect play here. That is Sharon. Trying to look for number 2, that is Nasozi Allen. That's a long ball from Nasozi. Unfortunately, miscue again. Another shot driven in low, goes out. Hira. Well, you have to admit, Fiona, the ball has actually been on the half. That is Shakira.
Yeah,
trying her luck for goal.
Very good player. She is holding up play, squeezing in those passes that you want. And anytime she gets Nasozi Allen, then you know she can try to hurt them.
They'll go forward to Juliet Adeke. Well, Adeke Juliet actually, not new by the way to the game. She was there in Sekafa, if I can remember very well, Fiona.
Yeah, she's been there for some good time. Actually, she's one of the players who have not gone through Kawempe, who probably just joined them for football purposes.
Another throw in here for the Kawempe side. It's going to be brought in quickly by Samila Nakachwa.
Actually, she was with them, but has managed to finish senior 6 and just coming back to the team.
That's Juliet Adeke. It's going to be a throw in here again to the Kawempe. Long ball from Samila Nakachwa. Easily stepped on there by shot 11 Nakasato Rebecca. But the referee says it's going to be a throw in here to the Shimax. Well, Nakasato there. Intercepted wall there by Twesige Jemima. Now stolen away here by the Kawempe side. Driving through. Nice ball now. Margaret Kunihirwa. Can she or can she? She can't. Throw in for Kawempe. Nabavi. There's a lot of yelling on the pitch here, Fiona. That's how the ladies do play their game, but good play from Nakamate. Long ball from Nakuya. Easy control from Nakamate's Samila. Intercepted through Nakasato. And driving up looking for Nabavi, but straight to Juliet Adeke. Yeah, looking very, very comfortable. If you look at the defensive line of the Kawempe Muslim side, realize that most of the players are actually forward, trying to pounce the pressure on the Shimax here.
Yeah, Kawempe build their play from their wings. They try to spread them wide, use their pace, and try to cut in those balls that always create danger. That's what they do for Juliet Nalukenga, who is missing. But now Allen Nassaz will have to pick up on those balls to get them goals. She's with 2 goals already after 3 games played.
Salima. Collected wall there by Nababi. Good legs there, very, very good legs from Amina Nababi. Away by the captain there, Alieron Nantungo.
Yeah, Amina was instrumental in 2019 when they beat Lady Doves in the Fufa Women Cup. That is the Uganda Cup version for the women's side. She was MVP in that tournament, so she did so well. They have kept her, and I think she's the player they built the game around.
It could be a foul, but the referee allows it to continue. This could be dangerous. It's a long ball through. Could be a shot from distance here, but not on target this time from the young Shakira. Was that Shakira? Oh, it was actually Nanziri Roda, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Nanziri Roda. Well, she plays as a midfielder there, Nanziri Roda. Jersey number 4 there for the Kawempe side. Away by Nababi Amina. Read very well there by Nakachwa. Well, trust me, this is not going to be a very easy game.
Yeah, Rhoda has already scored a goal so far in the tournament, so she will be looking to build on that.
Here they come again. This could be nice. Away from Nasozi. Ooh. No foul according to the referee. Now the attack on Nakuya. As the Shimax continue to build, the defense standing very, very well there. Nantongo Aisha. And finally, Nakuya Angel can't keep the ball on play. Throw in for Kawempe side here.
Yeah, Shimak should be looking for counterattacks. Kawempe is trying to build. Like I said, their strength is in the pace and the wings. Whenever they get the ball, you realize that it's either the right wing or left wing. And that is how they develop their play from the midfield. Their defense stands gallant, though they miss a few players. But Coach Nkata, of course, had a very big pull to pick from the agreed number of players to go to Fufa Technical Center to accomplish the task.
Well, Kawempe Muslim side currently, you can say they're on top of the table. From all the matches they've so far played, they only lost 1 game, and that was to the Uganda Matters side.
Yeah, which is also stronger.
Oh, and look at this Fiona, stolen away by Nasozi. Unfortunately, very good backtracking there from Namisango Stella. It's good play there from Namisango, good play, but again, I don't know exactly what Allen Nasozi was thinking about. Yeah. She won that ball well.
Edna Lukenga will miss this game a lot because it was between her and Kampala Queens Fauzia Najemba, who scored 2 in the game they won. that started earlier on. And for Juliet, she went to do her examinations having not scored a goal after 2 games, so she will be disappointed because probably this would be the chance to score against Shimak, which looks a bit weak considering the results posted from different games.
Well, coming into this game, the Shimaks also lost to Uganda Matters High School.
They've lost all their games.
The last game they played. Now stolen away, Nababi Amina here. It's 1 against 3. Look at her go. Amina tries to beat her markers here, Amina. Oh, look at that for skills from Amina. But read very well there by Nakwanga Shakira. Easy composure, but the game is still theirs. Namudu. Well, that is the young Nababi Amina there with some good electric legs over there. Away by Nakuya. They're looking for Nakasato, but well read in the defense there by Nalikoda Susan. It's going to be a throw in here for...
She goes for safety first, though she had a few free colleagues that she could pass the ball to, but decides to go for safety because it is near the dangerous area and you can't afford just to give her away. We now have a throw in. We don't know if she's going long or short, as Shimak tried to...
long.
Yeah, Shimak tried to venture forward.
Here we go. Let's see what Nakuya Enjo can do. That's a good throw from Enjo. Inside the D, could be a short through, but unfortunately for Nakamate, just failing to get the target there. Nakamate Samila. Shakira. Away by the captain. Good movement there from Namirimus Salima. Stolen away in the midfield. Long there from Shakira. Namudu. Long from Nalubega Yudaya. Now stolen away by Nakachwa. She's looking for a player Nadunga. Shakira. Ooh, that's a weird tackle there. Who say they couldn't do that?
Nobody says that tackling is part of football, but depends what tackle you go for, because if you break a leg, then it's either red card or you're suspended from the game for some good time. So
here we go. Look at this. Where you going? Where you going? Nowhere.
Of course, she went for the legs instead of the ball. That can earn you a yellow card. Oh, we missed action.
That's Grace, the goalkeeper for the Shimaks. Akatu Hurira. Well, some of these ladies will be very glad they're on TV. Nanziri Roda. Away by Nami Sanko Stella. Well, at the midfield now, venturing forward. Easy does. I love the way the Shimaks actually fall back when they lose the ball always. They come back and see how they can actually help up in the midfield. I think the problem they have is at the midfield, so they know where the problem is. That's why they all come back behind. Samila. Miscue by Nanziri Roda. Now away, this is Samali Nakamate. Rounding up very well. Oh, look at that for skill, Fiona. Unfortunately, that has been stolen away. I just love the skill that these ladies are displaying on the pitch right now. It's more pressing forward. This is nice from Dunga Sharon. Unfortunately, just runs out of the runway, and that's going to be a goal kick here for the Shimaks. Well, the Shimaks, if you look at them very well, they've already been relegated, Fiona, so losing all their matches does not guarantee them a place in the playoff.
Yeah, definitely. But of course, sometimes you play for respect.
Long ball now. Nababi Amina, one of my favorite players so far with her pacey skills and good backtracking there by Nakwanga Shakira. Well, very many Shakiras on the pitch today, especially for the Kawempe side.
Maybe if Shimak had players with Amina's ability, then probably they should be attacking more oftenly.
She's too good.
Against Kawempe, she's doing everything alone on the right wing. Has no help from the midfield, and even at the front field, you realize the likes of Nakamate and Nakasat were supposed to be helping are not actually equaling to the task. She's doing a lot by herself.
It's a long ball deep down, and the chase is not very bad. The run is on. He gets a throw in. Just reminding you, by the way, this is the Elite Women League, the #1. Yes, there is a league called the Elite League.
It is the Super League.
This is the Super League. It's the up one. It's
the Elite is the second edition.
One. Yeah.
And that happened last season. Yeah, after some time they needed to have divisions where there should be relegation and promotion. So the Elite League, which had been the top flight for about 5 seasons, became the second fuel, like they call it. Then the Super League is now the top flight for women football.
Well, trust me, next time I think a lady will be the one commentating. So Fiona, this will be you commentating next time.
No.
It is a women's league, yeah. So we need to promote the women also.
So, but I do commentate the male league. So, what is the problem? Me and you complement one another. Definitely, we'll have to do it. Then when we get a kids league, who'll do it? Okay, it is 13 minutes of the game and no goal so far registered for both teams as Kawempe try to capitalize on the mistakes of Shimak. But apparently Shimak standing tall, gallant and well put. They are not giving away chances so easily.
Well, at the midfield, easily lost there was Jemima. Control. That's good play there from Nandago rather. This could be a chance, but unfortunately, well, just blasted over the bar there. It could be from Shakira. And the referee will be awarding that for the goal kick. Yes, it is. Shira there with a chance that actually goes over the bar. That is Nina Gahirwa Shakira. And Shimaks do have a football on the ground. Could be very, very costly for them. They don't need to have at least anyone getting out such early. They've had a very good game to keep the record champions at bay. Well, if this is the chance that actually yielded into that foul, but look at that. Oh dear. Oh, it was jersey number 21, Nakuya Enju, was been standing on the left back, was actually getting that medical.
It was good interception from her. Otherwise, if she had left the striker to move alone, then she'd have space, good position, good vision. And in women football, such goals do happen so many times. So anytime you have a chance, then you come in and try to intercept.
Shakira intercepted again, stolen away. Now the run is on. Nakamate Samila, one pass. Nababi Amina with the vision. Slight push. That'll be a free kick. Nakachwa Samali was the one that actually was fouled, so that will be a free kick here to Kawempe Muslim. Well, founded way back in 2000. Kawempe Muslim. Basically, it's a school-based side, Kawempe.
Yeah, but these days they have transformed from the school. That's why you have players leaving the school and joining. They have, I think, renamed it Kawempe Muslims team, Kawempe Women Muslims team, to incorporate even those players that have managed to finish a school at the USCE level and join the team and play again, like their goalkeeper, Adeke.
Stolen away, intercepted well there. It was from Margaret. Was that Margaret? Actually, it was Shakira Nakwanga, rather. Nanziri. Back again to Nanziri here. Well, the header not reaching up and stolen away by Nalubega Udaya. We have free kick here for the Shimaks. Well, she's actually there. One of the dangerous players, Margaret. Not gotten the right chance, by the way, to get her grooves on Margaret. It's actually moved from club to club. Recently signed. That's Margaret. And she's a senior 4 student of Kawempe Muslim School, jersey number 17, Kunihira. Udaya Nalubega for this. Collected well by Viola. Is that Viola? No, it's actually Ndagire Josephine. Josephine with a defense splitting pass over there. Fortunately, the goalkeeper Deke has to come to the rescue, but that just easily goes away for a goalkeeper. Good run from Rebecca Nakasato.
She reminds me of Fatuma, was a goalkeeper. She's also to have such a hairstyle. Played for some good time, but has, I think, since retired or playing at a lower level than we expect. But of course, the women football, gave a chance for players like Fatuma Luwede. You talk about Majida Nant and a former Crescent Cranes coach. They've been there and they have, that is, moved edges, gone to different countries because of women football.
It's a poor clearance, just goes away for a throw-in. Oh, we brought in quickly here by Shakira Nakwanga. It's a mixture of languages here. There's even Swahili being spoken, I can hear.
It's okay. It's East African and it's allowed.
Leaving the game to flow. Unfortunately, Nalubega Udaya just can't keep the ball on play. Throw here to Kawempe Muslim. Well, at midfield level, away there by Nababi Amina, who has been stretched slightly to the defense. Should be forward looking for the goal. Good skills from Samila Nakamate. Ndagire Josephine now. Tried to squeeze away through, but swept away by Susan Nalukuda. Now here comes a run from Nasozi Allen. It's Allen Nasozi. There you go. That's the first goal of the moment and scored there by Nasozi Allen. Good goal.
Great energy, a great shot. The keeper had nothing to do with it. The third goal for her in the tournament, and the celebration caps it all. Are they trained? No, it's the famous dance. They love to call them moves, but believe me, someone is shooting them, and they are happy to score. Kawempe Muslims, go ahead.
Well, there you have it. Allen Nasozi. Basically, this is her third goal of the competition, Fiona. Yeah, it's basically her third goal. Nasazi, is that right?
Yeah, Nasaz.
Nasazi.
Definitely,
Oh,
you're
sorry
right
about
that.
Good goal there from Allen Nasazi, Fiona. Thank you very much for the correction.
Yeah.
3 goals in the competition so far.
You like the run as she made, and then the ball control, and of course venturing forward, eyes on the goal, and placing it that is far in the corner. It is one for Kawempe Muslims.
It's rare for a striker to dawn on shot number 2, but currently Nasazi, Allen, scores and makes it 3.
Actually, the first game she didn't start. She came in for, should have been, that is Sharon. Or because Juliet Nalkenga was in that game, she didn't score. But she came from the bench to score, showing you that probably she's a good prospect for Kawempe Muslims ahead. Shimak now have a problem. Do they attack? Do they defend? Or do they go for damage limitation?
Trust me, the Kawempe side is putting more pressure. They've actually forced the Shimak team to go behind. Nanziri. Again with the ball, Nanziri. They are stolen away there by Ndagire Josephine. And kept on play by Nakamate Samila. Throw here for the Shimaks. So the sweet goal there from Asazi Allen. We throw for Nakuya Enjo. Unfortunately for Ndagire Josephine, just couldn't keep the ball on play, but tries all her luck there, assisted by Jemima. Now Nakamate. Look at the defense there. Took 2, by the way, to get the ball off the leg of Nakamate Samila. Trying very much together with Nakasato Rebecca. Angel Nakuya for the throw-in now. Long from Angel. It's brushed away. It's a miscue. Intercepted well. Unfortunately, stolen away there by Margaret Kunihira. This is Margaret. Ooh, that's a weird tackle. You could actually hear her make noise from there. Unfortunately, Nalubega Udaya is in trouble here.
She may get a yellow card because that was very harsh. Referee not looking like to give out one. But with Margaret Kunihira, if you don't stop her like that, then you know the next thing should be a cross to Allen, which would be damaging for Shimak. Kawempe uses their wings profitably.
When you miss the ball, don't miss the leg. And Nalubega does exactly that to bring down Kunihira Margaret. Well, one thing about women football, Fiona.
She apologizes for that.
I was following a story all the way in South Sudan. That was actually last week, if you did follow that very well. Where
Bring it on.
where one minister actually went and ordered her wife out of the pitch during a league game, just like this.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't know football, even if you're not a minister, you can't just be anyone. Earlier on, when I was growing up, I would not allow my kid brothers to be in a game because of the tackles, high-flying tackles. Then you think they have lost a leg. So for the minister, he hadn't given permission to the wife.
Must he?
Yeah, he has to. You have to agree if you're married.
Must he?
Yeah, if you're married, Peter or tie, then you have to seek permission, unless you're saying the marriage is a sham.
It was a league match.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, well, he had his reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be another foul. Don't know where the referee is blowing. Sorry about the diverting from the match to something else, but it's something that affects women football. We have seen this down in South Sudan just last week.
Yeah, women are known
weekend.
to be highly emotional beings, so it is understandable. But for a full minister, Peter, for me, that was a
there were
joke.
gunshots in that match, by the way.
Yeah, for me, but that is a joke. If someone is your wife, you should have agreed.
Shot coming through to the arms of Grace Akatu Hirira. Well, there were gunshots in that match, Fiona. Currently, the Federation of South Sudan Football came out and abused such incidents. Even the South Sudan Olympic Committee came out and also condemned that.
The security at the gate, supposed to guard at the pitches. How do you allow someone with a gun? It's an unemotional game, so you don't allow someone with a gun because that is threatening the lives of others.
True. Well, all that happened in South Sudan just last week. It's a story that is still moving on up to now. But anyway, here Kawempe leading the Shimax by 1-0. It's the top tier league over Ugandan women football. Another chance here. No foul, according to the referee. It's still a game that can result into the shot coming through, but deflected through again. Well, safety first is exactly what they're doing. The referee does blow the safety whistle. There are players on the ground that need some medical attention, so the game has to be stopped for a while.
Yeah, looking at the technical center, I can see where you have the spectators. It is a bit small. It is a bit small to incorporate big numbers unless they have to stand besides the wire mesh. Otherwise, for me, probably we should increase the pavilion so that so many people can come after COVID-19, of course, because as for now it favors them because not big numbers are allowed. It's just a few people. Oh, she's limping.
Yeah, that is Namisango Stella. Still feeling the aftermath of that knock there.
Going out with the doctor.
It's the Shimak side.
Yeah, technical team with their coach, who's a former referee. So he should be knowing all the nitty-gritties of the game.
Shall be a drop ball from the center referee here to get the action underway. Ball has to be given back on the other side. Away by Nababi Amina. It's way to the goalkeeper, Juliet Adeke. Oh, they keep the pressure around slowly by slowly onto the wing side. Amina. This is Indagire. Trying to lay that ball, nicking in now. Play here from Nakasato. Oops. Nasazi. One pass away. Try to do the knick-knack there, but unfortunately just goes away to the goalkeeper, Grace Namodu. Well, I've not seen Namisango coming back. Is she back in? Still receiving medical attention because Viola Namodu has actually dropped to the defense right now for the Shimaks.
I think she's coming on as requesting for the referee to allow her in. She's standing on the line. Oof. Oh,
Adeke is on the ground. Don't know exactly why.
We need to see what happened to her.
Well, it will be a quick sub. It looks like
Karo is coming in.
Stella Namisango may not continue on this. Or surely could have been a serious injury there for Namisango Stella, so Karo shall be the one to...
She looks serious. Of course, taking instructions from her coach. Kawempe needs to be scared if their first goal choice goalkeeper is down. You need her to be down but not out. If she's out, then that means you're going for different options. Captain looks on, and deep inside she's praying that the keeper is fine. Well, this is the incident.
Well, what happened? That's the question. She cleared the ball poorly?
No, we didn't see what exactly happened. But of course we are seeing players bothered as Caro is preparing to come on.
Yeah, that's Anyango Caro, who will be the one coming in to replace Namisango Stella, who I don't think will be able to return on this, but players take time to actually get that water break there and see if they can redeem themselves and come back in here.
Kata, a little bit too serious with the players, issuing out a few instructions to his midfielders in particular. He was pointing out, I think, to some of the mistakes done after 28 minutes. The players work on after receiving instruction, because you can see Shakira is among those, and Nancy Roda walking back to their positions.
Well, this season in the league, we have not seen very many goals scored, Fiona. I remember some time back, I watched a match that did see about 10 goals scored.
Yeah, that is the time when clubs were not competitive.
Yeah, 10.
But these days, the gap between first and last is small. They have tried to master everything. And remember, they did receive some funds from Fufa in terms of COVID relief. What a goal. Just look at the keeper, look at the ball going, and majestically walks to get it from the back of the net.
Well, she had nothing to do. She had already moved off a line, but good goal there from Nasazi Allen.
Yeah, Allen celebrates.
Still waiting for the substitution. Here comes Caro Anyango, replacing Namisango Stella. Oh, Caro should be coming in. Why is she still out?
I don't know, because Namisanga has already gone out.
There you go. Here comes Anyango Caro in the place of Namisango Stella for the Makerere side, as they trail by 1-0 with 15 minutes of halftime to go.
You don't rule out the effect of the turf, as some of the players don't use it for their home games. Actually, not all of them, apart from Kampala Queens, that are settled in earlier than other teams.
Well, Kawempe Muslim surely will be very happy that they are through to the playoffs. We'll be waiting for what comes upon the other side. Well, earlier on we did see Kunihira Margaret, jersey number 17 at the center of your screen there. It looks like Adeke is okay.
Oh.
Still limping, but she seems to be okay to continue this.
They will use her for the next 15. A referee ensures she's fine. Kawempe Muslims Secondary School. That's what is on the jersey.
Yeah, they are.
And yet the team has since rebranded. Oh, well, that is confirmation of the substitution.
Yeah. 31. Game still dead. We're just waiting for the goalkeeper to be okay so that we can continue in case she can't. There'll be another substitution there for the Kawempe side, possibly, but judging from what we're seeing already, Adeke seems to be very much okay to continue.
Kawempe has produced some good players. When you talk about the likes of Sandra Nabweteme, who is away from the country for some good time, product of Kawempe. Talk about Nasuna, also top scorer on many occasions, going to UCU and probably also seeking greener pastures elsewhere. You don't rule out that there are a team that have produced very many good players who have since moved on. Fair play, and a game resumes.
Well, Nakuya putting that ball out for throw. It looked like, if I'm not mistaken, the goalkeeper should have received a yellow card. Shall be confirming that with...
what did she do? Did she waste time?
Wasting, maybe.
Did she fall alone? Shakira?
Oh, poor control. Very poor control from Shakira. Trying to look for Nakachwa Somali, not there. But there you go. Does the referee blow the whistle for halftime?
No, that can't be.
It is halftime.
Why?
Oh, we're going for water break. Little bit surprised. Could be a water break. Yes, it's a water break there.
Yeah, it can't be half time.
It is a water break, so we're going in for the water break. Such conditions above 30 degrees. Yeah, water break, yeah. Well, I didn't know about this, but confirmation, it's a water break, not half time. It is a water break here.
I was wondering, and Adeke will gain a lot from it, considering she was down for about 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have continued, really.
The real meaning of water break.
Well, currently the weather conditions do dictate. We're above currently 30 degrees, so what do you expect? We're playing on artificial turf here in Ginger. So we have to go for the water break. But still in some of the actions of the first half. Wasted opportunity a while ago there, but it's exactly for those who have just joined in. Some of the pictures of what you missed.
The first move of the game.
Yeah, seconds, 21 seconds.
And then another try as minutes ran by, but it went to waste. That was from a Rod and Nanziri from the midfield, and then the goal.
That was a good goal there from Nasazi. That's the only goal separating the two sides here. Water break is on. And we shall be resuming very shortly, and there we are. Still Kawempe leading this by 1-0. Karo Anyango. Collected well there by Nanziri. Nice play from Roda Nanziri. Taking their time. This is Nantongo Aisha. Away by Namirimu. Samali. Fell into the legs of Amina Nawabi. Goes for a throw in here to Kawempe Muslim. Samali. Good control from Nawabi Amina. Simply just makes it look very easy there. Nakachwa. Nanziri.
Wow, very good touches on the ball by Kawempe Muslim School.
There's another player going down. Tackles are becoming heavy.
Team, not school. I always forget that's Navabi. The way she moves.
Well, she's not very happy about that. Unfortunately, she has fouled, and the referee will be wanting a word with her. And of course, Shakira is the player that was fouled. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh, serious collision there. Very, very serious collision. Very painful, you have to admit.
She went for the lower abdomen. Free kick for Kawempe.
Oh, it's going to be a free kick on the other way around. It's away by Feyola. Adeke has to come out very quickly to receive this. Oh, begun very quickly. Shakira. Now looking for Nanziri here. Away by Shakira. Intercepted very, very well here by the Shimaks. As they are building the pressure, it's given away. They're not meant to pay. Viola. Foul. Well, jersey number 6, Namudu Viola, was actually violated upon by Nanziri Roda. It's going to be a free kick there to them.
There's a player missing in action. Where is Hadija? I'm not seeing her anywhere. She's supposed to be helping Nasozi up front for Kawempe Muslim Football Club. But when you look, probably because the right wing is not effective as it should have been, then that is why we have a Nandago probably missing in action. Here we have Nadunga, but
here they come, Jemima. Well, the ball just rolls away. Nobody to receive that. It's going to be a throw to the Shimaks. Well, if you're to add the time, including the one that went about a few minutes for the water break, so we have a few to go. Like about 8 to 9 minutes to go before the referee can actually bring the first half to an end here. Away there by Salima. Another collision of heads now. Here they come. Oh, good legs there. Very, very good legs there. Good play from Shakira. Kwanga Shakira loses that ball through. Try to look for Dagire. Another throw in here. Throw in for the Shimaks. That is Nakasato Rebecca. Does not feel very comfortable. Bouncing ball inside the D. Finally swept away there for a corner.
Yeah.
It's good defending work by Susan Nalukoda.
Corner,
corner rather, not throw it. It's a corner.
Yeah, for Makerere University team, also known as Shimak.
Was that a corner? Could be a throw.
Yeah,
That's a throw.
Throw?
Oh, that's a corner.
Yeah.
Their time. That's Samali Nakamate to deliver. It's a long one from Samali.
Ooh, it was a
very good run.
miscuing.
Yeah. Poor target. And Enjo fails to receive. Stolen away at the back. Josephine Ndagire. Samali. Ndagire. Tries to use the out of a boot to pass that ball, but read well by Rhoda Nanziri. And again, lack of concentration there from Aisha.
Yeah, Shimak probably need to do better in the final third because they are actually building and giving Kawempe run for their money. But apparently they need probably Nababi to get the ball while in the box because she does so well with the ball. The rest are not faring well at that. That's why we have them miscuing and failing to get the right direction. And that's why so far they have no goal.
Well, Shimak's trying to venture forward, looking for that equalizer. Slight brush. Another miscue there. The Shimaks are very dangerous in the D, and unfortunately, a chance goes begging by for a goal kick here to Kawempe Muslim.
Kawempe's defense is now trembling. They beat porous, giving away too many chances, and only Shimak failing to capitalize. Otherwise, when under pressure, you can pull back a goal. But Shimak is not doing that.
Ndagire loses. They're venturing now. Kawempe Muslim fighting up as Ndagire does well to retrieve that ball yet again. But they do lose that ball. Ooh, good skills there at the midfield. Well, no pressure whatsoever. Susan. Fortunately, Rhoda Nanziri was the last player. And Shakira just couldn't keep the ball on play. Rhoda. Shakira Kwanga. Easy does it for them as they venture to the right-hand side. That cannot be kept on play. Unfortunately, Nakachwa Samila fails to keep it on play. Away by Enjo. Nababi. Amina Nababi to go forward.
Cleared by the captain.
Yeah, she's playing well. Just 4 minutes of normal time remaining to play for.
And spent a few minutes of added time, considering the stop overs when the keeper got injured. The substitution bringing in Caro also took a couple of minutes, and the water break itself.
There's been a foul throw there. The referee allows it to continue. This is Shakira. Rhoda. Rhoda again. Trying to utilize her size there to go through the spaces.
Sandwiched by about 3 players. I think they know her strength, that she can carry the ball.
Good rounding up by Margaret Kunihirwa. Oh, super pass, but unfortunately to nobody. Away by Shakira. Rhoda. Caro. Now here comes Amina Nababi. Very good game reading there from Aisha Natungo. Jersey number 15 puts the ball out for throw-in. Nababi. Oh, that's nice from Nababi. Trying to send that ball through long. Well, just look at the defense of Kawempe. 3 players around the ball. That's how solid they are at the back right now. Here they come. Aisha.
Oh, why doesn't the referee give advantage? They have the ball, let them continue. Shakira complaining about something. Coach nervous. He knows 1 goal is not enough to take you through.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Moses is enjoying his game. Free kick. Earlier on it was Nadunga. Sharon was brought down. Long ball through. Nobody available. Away by Angel. Shakira Nakwanga. This allows the ball to roll out for a throw-in. Safety first.
Yeah, that is buying a couple of seconds, of course, before you regroup and take another shape. Bad throw? What happened?
No, it's a foul. Not exactly where it was, but it was 2-1. Really, maybe for a push. Or rather, foul throw, Fiona. You're right about that.
Yeah, because I realized there was very good control, chest control.
Now, this is Nakasato. No foul, no corner. Now there is a corner awarded. Again, number 11 brought down by number 11. Here we go. It's a battle of 11s.
Bringing down Nakasato Rebecca.
Good skills there from Nakanwaji. Corner.
Nakamate Samali again on this.
Long from Samali. Angel with the header. It's very poor. Karo with the chest. Anyango Karo. Now to Nakuya Angel. Away by Shakira. Just the number 8. Nandago. I'll be a throw in here to Kawempe.
We are in 2 added minutes, only 2.
Well, referee adds a minimum of 2.
Yes.
As Kawempe leading this one by 1-0. Goal scored by Nasazi Allen. Shakira. Nakachwa. Sharon Nadunga. Sharon again. What can he do from the corner flag? Cross as well. Controlled in. Unfortunately again, Nasazi just couldn't get that leg on that ball.
The keeper was spot on this. Grace did well on that. She was just standing there and that's where the ball was placed. Well, Ugandans should be very happy that we have women football back after 13 months.
Well, look at this, Fiona. That was a good crossing by Sharon. He just needed maybe the top of the leg.
Yeah, when you have Sharon and you have Kunihira Margaret on the other wing, then you are assured that such crosses will be coming in. Shimak has tried to keep them at bay, but at least once in a while you see them do what they do best, put pace on the ball and try to bring in the crosses.
Good play for Rebecca Nakasato. She's looking for Amina. Shakira does well there. Nababi. Naluega. We need to give that ball to Amina. She's very much open. Good from Anyango, but unfortunately, Amina didn't read that run well. Now we a throw for Kawempe. Just seconds away from the referee's whistle here. It's a minimum of 2. Well, there you go. The referee blows the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. It's been an entertaining match that has yielded only 1 goal in here. And that goal scored by Nasazi Allen. But of course, Nasazi could have gotten it as 2, but unfortunately her final chance just went straight to the goalkeeper, Akutuhirira Grace. As it stands so far, it is Kawempe leading this one by 1-0. And maybe there will be more change of action in the next couple of minutes when we come back from the break. That is, Grace was already been beaten once. And for now, let's actually link up to John Barnes Sentimu in Studio A.
Ugandans, hopefully you've enjoyed all that coverage of the first half. Kawempe, rightfully now, have set foot in the playoffs, in the semi-finals. That will happen a little later next week. In fact, next Monday is when the playoffs, semi-final playoffs, will be hosted at the very venue, Fufa Technical Center in Njeru. Let me go for a small break. When I get back, we shall talk to a man who is at the Fufa Technical Center in Njeru, Joel Muita, a journalist with Kawawa Sport. He will tell us what exactly has transpired over the week, and then I'll be joined again by my colleagues in crime, Mike Mutebi and Fifi Fiona Pinkinamiro. That break, we'll be back.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we are not going to leave anything on our plates, because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
What does it mean to be closer together? It's taking the last bus home for a surprise visit. Closer together is strangers finding a connection. It's bringing home something much more than a box. It's the warmth of home, or the beginning of something new. There's magic in sharing the things that we love, because it's those things that bring us close together.
Yeah, that game still at 1-0. Kawempe Muslim Ladies are already confirmed through to the next round if the result remains the same. But like I promised you, we've got a man, our man standing at Fufa Technical Center in Njeru, Joel Muita. Joel Muita has been watching the Fufa Women's Super League since it started on Monday, and no one can actually summarize it for you. Joel Muita, please talk to Ugandans about what this league has been like, and maybe what promises coming into the second week when the Group B will join before you go into the playoffs later.
Thank you, John. Welcome to Fufa Technical Center in Njeru for the Fufa Women's Super League 2020-2021. Of course, reminding the viewers that there was a change in format simply because last season there was circumstances in regard with COVID-19 and the league was halted. Now into this year, there was a changing of the format where the tournament is being played in a gala format, and the 10 teams divided into 2 groups of 5. And like John clearly said, we have 5 teams now in camp at the Fufa Technical Center in Njeru, and the game currently going on is between Kawempe Muslim and Makerere University. Of course, Kawempe with a chance to seal qualification today if they seal maximum points here. And the group is still tight simply because we have 3 teams still in contention, including Kampala Queens, who won the first game today against Toro Queens. And of course, Toro Queens themselves still have the chance. If they win their game, and probably hope that the results in the other group games come their way. But there is also Uganda Matters High School Rubaga, who won their first 2 games, but also went ahead to lose their 3rd game against Kampala Queens. So the group is still tight, but since Monday, 8 games played so far. We have 2 games to go tomorrow, and 14 goals have been scored so far in those 8 games. That clearly shows that the group has been tight, and the defenses have really been watertight, not allowing your opponents, apart from the game against Kampala, between Kampala Queens and Kawempe Muslim, where we witnessed 4 goals. But largely the other games have had 1 goal, 2 goals. So largely it's been a tight game, rather a tight group, and you think ahead of tomorrow's games that will definitely determine the 2 teams that will be qualifying to the championship playoff. Really, we don't know for now which team will be making into the final 4 or the semi-final championship, the semi-final slots. But Kawempe Muslim, like I clearly said, they have a shot in the arm already. They have 1 leg into the semi-finals, and if they win this game, they will automatically qualify for the semi-finals. Of course, they are the record champions, winning 4 of the previous editions. The other one going to UCU, who are in Group B. But largely, for now, I would say Kawempe Muslim have really promised that they can make 1 more time to extend their record. So I would say that's the sum up of the group so far here at the Fufa Technical Center in Njeru, as we wait for the final group games tomorrow here in Njeru.
Thank you very much, Joel Muyita. You've really summed it up for us, and you've armed my 2 terrorists in crime to summarize this game for us, this particular one. Afifina Pikinamiru and Mike Mubiru. Thank you, Joel. We shall get you later as the tournament goes on, even later. By the end of this game, we shall call upon you to get us the coaches and what they think about their teams going into the next round of games, especially Kawempe, that likely is to qualify. Fiona, Fifi Namiro, you've listened to Joel Muita, summarizing it up for you. What's your take from this game that Kawempe leads 1-0? How has it been like for you, especially watching it up close and personal with Peter Otai on the commentary desk?
I think it was Kawempe's to lose from the start, and they have done well. I talked about the Pesu wingers. When you have Nadunga and you have Margaret Kunhira, then you have Shakira, partnering Rhoda Nanziri. It's the forwards, Hadija and probably Allen, who blame themselves if they don't put the chances to book. Whereas I can say Twesje in the midfield and number
that goal, Fifi. Talk me through that goal. With Mubiru, you can join with Fifi and you talk me through that goal. Really. I looked at it as one that was soft, especially the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I thought the goalkeeper was a bit soft, but you have to give credit to Kawempe. They transition from back, using the flanks and, cutting the goals. I saw their previous game where they scored 4 goals. It is almost the same. Quick transition, and they find pockets of spaces is what they've done. The goalkeeper, of course, came in a little bit early, misjudged it, and well, there was no chance whatsoever for the goalkeeper to actually save it there because the technique she used to take it was absolutely beautiful. So to me, I think if they go on like this in the second half, they'll have a big chance of winning this one. It's all theirs to lose, like Fifi said.
Yeah, okay. Shimak are not making mistakes like anticipated, and actually they should have gotten goals themselves, but the forwards have not lived the task. It's only the young Amina Nababi, MVP 2019 of the Women Cup. Again, like she normally does, she carries the team on her shoulders. Today she did it on the right wing, shot number 10. That is Amina. Look out for her. She's only been the one trying to pull up the team, and if you can, because there are 11 of you, that means everyone has to do their task. If you don't, then I believe me, she cannot do it alone. She became frustrated at the moment, switched sides and went to the other side, but for the celebration from Allen scoring her third today, you can see that Nkata, of course, does not miss Juliet Nalukenge. She played 2, did not score any. Allen just coming in the first game, she was a sharpshooter, then coming in this one, you can read from her runs.
She even scored in the previous game.
Yeah, she scored, but the first game, this is the third one. But in the first game, she was a substitute. For I think Juliet and I think Nadunga, one of them went out, then she came in for her. But realize Kawempe, when they play, they decide to play. You love the interplays. Of course, Shimak has been trying to slow them down, not allow them to play their game. But for me, like I said, it's a team I think that will be the first to progress to the next stage.
Okay, Mike, the winner from this tournament will qualify to play the inaugural CAF Champions League, Women's CAF Champions League. Do you see any action in there that really puts us in good state to compete against fancied Northern African teams, really?
Yeah, we're looking at the women football here in Uganda. Of course, we've been progressing quite so well. And Kawempe Muslim is one that has the qualities that you probably see. They have this very beautiful football, quick counter-attacking football that can actually try to transit that and use it to counter the North Africans. That is in case we go on and play the Women CAF Champions League.
Yeah, one of those teams that is playing either this week or next week, one of those teams will play in the inaugural CAF Champions League for women. You've been close to women's football. Yeah. What does this cause excitement amongst the ladies to play at that
it is excitement. Actually, for the under 17, was it under 17, under 20, where the likes of Juliet did not make it because the tournament was cancelled after them doing all they needed to do. Africa, I think we are to play, was it Cameroon? We were supposed to play.
We were supposed to play Cameroon.
Final leg,
then of course it was cancelled. Every player would want to play, would want to go to the next stage. When you go to Champions League, that is another stage for you for exposure, considering the fact that probably, maybe apart from UBC, women football has not been on TV. So you have a chance because UBC is global. But again, Champions League pushes you far. Then you can join the likes of Yudaya, the likes of Sandra Nabweteme, because they have
as you watch the highlights as well from that game that we've just been telecasting the first half of it.
Yeah, of course, those were some of the corners. Shimak got most set pieces to themselves, but failed to capitalize on that. They have relatively taller players.
How did that one miss? Going into the back of the net, really.
The keeper this time was alert. Just look at her following the ball. Really? She was alert. Just look at her. Of course, Nassaz wanted to score a brace, but then the keeper this time was there, standing there. Nassaz, I think, he didn't have a lot of energy.
Bit of miscue, if you ask me. There was a bit of miscue there. That's why I think she really missed it. But a very wonderful play from the first 45 minutes from that is Kawempe Muslim, and they've clearly dominated this one. Yes, the spaces have been there, but you have to blame Shimak. They've been a little bit reserved. They've not pushed forward. They've not really wanted to take the game to Kawempe Muslim. And if they do, they can really exploit
Mike, I'm sorry to interject. Let me cross over to Peter Tai because the second half awaits us at the Fufa Technical Center in Nigeria. It's still 1-0 for Kawempe. That means they're through to the next round if it ends that way. But Makerere University must try and secure this. See you at the end of 90.
Well, there'll be a substitution here already, and has actually taken place. Nakamate Samali gets out, replaced by Namatovu there. So that is the first substitution already for the side all the way from Akere. Just waiting for the referee to actually get us underway for the second 45 minutes of the match here. Looks like the side all the way from Kawempe may not be making that substitution. Still waiting on that to confirm. Well, the center referee does get us underway. It's still 1-0 here. Second half is on. Away by Angel. And again, Namatu has actually begun with some good gear. Could have taken a nick on that one. Nakachwa, hope she's okay. It's away by Adeke. Well, this is the chance that could have yielded into a foul. Some bit of studs showing there from Namatovu. Another free kick here for the Shimak side. Jersey number 6, Bayola Namudu, will be the one to switch this ball through. The Shimaks already made 2 substitutions in this match. Anyango Karo coming in for Namisango. And then Namatovu also coming in for Samali Nakamate. Well, this is Juliet Adeke now in possession of the ball here. It's away from Adeke. Intercepted on the other side by Shakira. Kwanga collected well there. They continue to press. Nandago loses that ball to Anyango. This is Yudaya Nalubega. Away by Yudaya. Collected family there in the midfield by Ndagire Josephine. Josephine Dagire still on the ground. She was fouled by that player there. Was Nandago Hadija. Josephine picks herself up there, so that's how it is so far. Very long ball by Viola into the box line. Namatovu chases. Adeke does well. What's the confirmation? Nakamate out for Namatovu. Nakamate I thought was doing very well in the first half, Fiona.
Yeah, earlier on I did mention about the number of players allowed. They were allowed 16 players, but if you could decrease on the number of officials, then you can make 17. So the coaches have less numbers to choose from. And already we see the Shima coach has already made 2 substitutions. They have to throw in everything they have. Peter, like we normally say, if they stand a chance to get an equalizer or even win the game, though it will not take them to the next stage because they have lost every game they played.
Well, there was an offside. Namatovu was the player off as Aisha begins this to Nakachwa. Collected well by Shakira. Trying to switch that ball through. Angel reads it well. Away by Amina Nawabi. The midfielder fighting Jemima. Shakira. Nakachwa. Look at how they are throwing their body around. Good legs there from Nama. That is a foul. Good play from Amina Nawabi.
Yeah, if they can allow, it would be good for her to take it. But she goes up front. She's one of the players doing everything. If her team try to pull back a goal, she can stand a chance to win our play of the match for this game. Look at her skills. She knows how to dribble past 1, 2, 3 players. And the best way to stop her is stand.
Well, Karo Anyango shall be the one to go for this one here.
You have to stand in front of her. Become opaque and don't allow her to go through.
Karo Anyango tries to deliver this in the box line. It's bouncing around. It's still in the danger zone here. The chess is not a bad one. Nakasato away by Nalubega Udaya, and another play on the ground. Jersey number 8, Shakira Nyangi Harirwa.
Ninagahira, the young creative player.
Ninagahirwa, yeah.
The young creative player.
That's my...
For Kawempe, it would be so bad if they lose her as early as this.
On that one.
State, it was no accent. Was it pronunciation? But you normally get them, Peter.
That's a very long name there.
Yeah. There is one that will probably come for UCU, Chinavodori Maureen, all the way from Kenya.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's what lightens up the league.
Shakira actually going down there, so free kick. Rather, no free kick. The referee just went for the safety whistle. We don't know what could happen to Shakira.
Oh.
Medical team still assessing her.
The captain, Nantongo. She's closing the bottle.
Yeah,
I thought she wanted water.
No. I think she realized that Rhoda was drinking too much.
As a captain, you lead by example. Shakira seems to be in a lot of pain. Goes hand in hand with the doctor. And Kawempe, this should be a free kick to Kawempe Muslim.
Well, Amina receiving some instructions from the coach there. She's a fine player, jersey number 10. She's the Lionel Messi over the Shimaks. Yeah, she's very, very fast with her legs. Yeah.
I don't agree with you, but it's okay.
It's a drop ball. Udaya Nalubega together with 13. Nadunga Sharon. Sharon shall be giving that ball back to Kawempe Muslim. Angel failing to control. Margaret. Will be a throw-in for Kawempe Muslim. So Margaret Kunihira, fine player. Been at Gafford, has actually been at that is Toro Queens. There you go, Rhoda. Fortunately for Nancy Rhoda, just couldn't get the legs of Nakachwa Samilat. Karo Anyango, Amina. Stolen away by Shakira Nakwanga and Yango. Now Shakira. It down to Margaret. The 1-2s are not very bad. It's a reverse pass to Margaret here. Into the D. Cross as well. Just not there. And Easy does it for the Shimaks here now. Amina. Fiona, that's what I'm talking about now. Yeah. Look at that for skills. Here we go, Anyango.
Oh, she cannot do
messes
it alone.
Up on Amina.
Yeah, she cannot do it alone. It's a full pitch. If she starts, then others should join.
Well, doesn't look very happy about that, Amina.
Yeah, because she's being let down by colleagues. I think her teammates need to pull up their socks and do half of what she does. Then she can try to venture into the box and try to score. Otherwise, she cannot run the whole pitch, more so on an artificial turf on a sunny day. You get tired at times.
Well, Kawempe Muslim still leading this one by 1-0, and they get a throw. Shakira Nakwanga. Ball away by Nakasato. Looking for Amina here. It is Amina on the run. Amina again. Tries to beat the captain there, but Aisha Nantongo doing so well. Very, very well. Amina is on the ground. Don't know exactly why, but seems to be okay. Margaret failing to keep hold of the ball. Weather changing now in Jinja. Still a very much open-ended match here on the UBC TV. It is the Fufa Women's Super League. It's the final matches of the group stages here, as Kawempe Muslim already have a foot in the playoffs, and the Shimaks will be relegated to the Elite League. That is the second tier of Ugandan women football. In the men, it's called the Big League. And that's going to be another free kick here for the Kawempe side.
Peter Otai. Kawempe doing so well in the game so far, having scored one in the first half and trying to definitely monitor this one. Yeah, you realize they are playing very well. I love the interpasses, their confidence. If they maintain, then they may go on to the next stage.
On the wing side, Udaya switching it long. Read again there by Kawempe Muslim, calling for the foul. And it will be a throw in here to Kawempe side.
Their faces I would expect in the VIP at Fufa Technical Center, some of those that really advocate for women football, the likes of Fred Katende Malibu.
Where is he?
I don't know. You expect he should have been
maybe
here. Maybe somewhere.
Because the camera's not gotten him.
I also expect...
Well, Honorable...
Anita Among.
Yes,
yeah, she loves women football. You expect she would be here, but believe me, when we have the final, I just think she will be there.
Honorable Anita Among, I've actually seen her on very many football matches, but I'll still insist.
You need a team in Toro. In Toroti.
She needs to go back home.
To
the way she is very supportive of the game.
But she brought you the final of the Uganda Cup, where Vipers were beaten by KCC. Was it Julius Poloto?
Yeah.
Okay, back to women football. But of course, we are talking about some of the strong women in the country advocating for football. That is Honorable Anita Among. She's vying for deputy speakership. There you go, Peter Otai, and we have other politicians to be, but now on the pitch, Margaret Kunihira and Shakira doing their thing.
Well, I told you the next time Fiona is going to do commentary now.
Okay. I'm laying back a bit, Peter Otai.
Well, good chance there for Nanziri Roda. But I know she's been very stout at that midfield, Nanziri Roda. Now Rebecca. Swept away there by Shakira. It's going to be a throw here to Kawempe Muslim. It's more pressing of coming in from the ladies in white. They actually call themselves the Valley Warriors. Kawempe. Now substitution. Kawempe will be making that first substitution. Number 3 is coming in for 11. Sorry, for 13. So Nadunga Sharon is actually getting out, Fiona.
Yeah, Nadunga, their Pesi winger on the right side, is going off after doing so well, but probably not the best, like the coach would anticipate. So Kampi is coming in to start from where she stopped for Kawempe Muslims. They have good players, and Kampi also has got pace with herself, and she can bring in a few crosses. For Kawempe, they just need a second goal kid of this game. Oh, leave it at that and try to close all the gaps that you think Shimak might be using to endanger you.
This could be nice. Half volley. Not on target this time, Manyango. But I just love the way they're now changing the style of play. The Kawempe side, Karanyango there. Sorry, the Mook side. And Karanyango trying to come into the game. It's away by the captain. It's brushed away by Margaret. Caro. Amina.
Super skillful. She's gifted, Amina. She would be the next thing. Just like Lydian Motuzo.
Now that's football. Utilizing the spaces very well. Ball goes out for a throw-in.
Yeah, in all tournaments, there are those players that stand out. Everybody thought it would be about the scorers in Juliet Nalukenge, who is not had a good one so far, but of course that is mixed with the examinations she has to attempt.
Yeah, she's doing senior 6 exams.
Yeah, and then you talk about Najemba, who until today had not scored, but the good thing, when she scored, she didn't only do it once but twice, and that is a feat to build on for the next games. If Kampala Queens go through, Kampala Queens is owned by the Fufa president. He as a model club for others to learn from. I don't know. We leave that to the viewers and those that follow women football closely.
Should also go to Budiope and set up a team.
Okay, now Peter is going another way. Kawempe Muslims leading this one as we close onto the hour, and Shimak are still trailing.
If you're to take football to the grassroots, so to actually get one also from home. But now, chance here. Unfortunately, Nakasato, Fiona is all laughter here. Nakasato not very happy. That is Rebecca Nakasato. Yeah, Fiona, that's it. But this is a chance for Nakasato. She thought maybe it would have been a foul on her. Unfortunately, not there. It's goal kick here to Kawempe. Adeke beginning. The referee says the ball was rolling, so Adeke needs to restart this. That's stubborn football here.
Okay. Adeke is a physique. It just, you know, makes you confident that she can do something for you in goal. I think that's why Kawempe have her in the goal posts for them.
Here they come again.
Ooh, is that Margaret Konhira?
No, that's actually Namutu Violet going hard. Not on Margaret. Margaret is over here at the center. Could have been